Hello there, everyone, and welcome back. I am BogMod, playing more of The Legend of Heroes Trails of Cold Steel. And since we do have the option, I'm going to try a few more dances. Now, did I load from this point? Yeah.
Oh.
Whee! Alright, now everyone's dancing. Alright, I want to dance with Fee now.
I knew it. So, I have a potential sister-in-law now, do I?
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Still, maybe you're right. I do feel kind of bad.
Alright, so that's all the same so far.
I'm fine. Besides, if you spend...
Well,
Okay.
He's such...
There we are. Okay. Now I know where it'll copy from.
Fee,
Reen, is there a problem?
no, I was just looking for you. Are you up to anything right now?
Nope.
In that case, would you like to dance with me?
I've never danced before.
Aww.
Don't worry, I can lead. But if you don't want to, we don't have to.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Okay then.
And then we'll do Sarah's after this. And of course we will stick to the canonical version. Or of course, it's renamed Laura. As they are the OTP. What a dance. What a dance.
You're a natural, Fee. But I guess I should have known you'd catch on quickly.
It wasn't too hard once I got the hang of it. And I felt at ease with you leading.
Aww.
What do you mean?
It reminded me of our leader.
The Jaeger King I've heard about?
Yep. When we're all together, it feels like we're all part of a family. Just like it did back in the Corps. But there's something about you in particular that reminds me of him.
Is that a good thing?
You don't look or act like him at all. But I always felt comfortable when I was with him. And that's how I feel about you too.
Aww.
That's kind of embarrassing. I don't really know what to say.
Aha, Reen. Now you know what it's like when they turn the tables on you. You get all sincere.
I do. I'm happy to hear that you think of me like that. Everyone needs a family, blood-related or not.
It's been a long time since Zephyr split up. But for the first time in a while, I wish I could see everybody again.
I didn't expect to hear that. But I think it's a good thing. I hope you'll get the chance to see them again soon.
Me too.
Aww.
After that, I went back to see Elise. But by then, that memorable evening was approaching its end.
Right. Let's skip all this. There we are. Dangerous epic music, and voila! Let's load. Time for a dance with Sarah. Alright, I would chat with Elise briefly. We'll have to cut in on her dance, though.
Well,
Skip on from that. There we are. Blade
Instructor?
Master, can I have this dance?
Oh, it's you.
yikes. You sound like you just got dumped.
For your information, I wasn't dumped. The Viscount and I finished our dance and he went on his way. But what are you doing here? Are you sure you should be leaving your sister alone with Patrick on the prowl?
Yes.
Well, she can take care of herself. And besides, she was the one who encouraged me to come your way. Will you dance with me? I know the Viscount's a hard act to follow, but still.
Well, well, Reen Schwarzer. I always knew one day you'd recognize me for the paragon of womanhood I am.
You're trying to be snarky, but I see that blush, Instructor Sarah.
If I didn't know any better, I'd say you were ready to graduate from giggling schoolgirls up to ladies with real class.
But let me guess. I should come back in a few years?
No, we can let you skip a couple of grades for the night.
Woo!
Just don't expect me to lead.
I'm sure I'll manage.
Now you'd think this sort of dance would set the rumors flying at the school. Oh, a student spending dancing time with his teacher. The impropriety. The scandal. Aw. She's blushing too. Aw, she's so happy.
That's the stuff.
You look happy.
After all this hard work, I deserve a little bit of fun.
I agree.
And with the way you led, I'd say you do too. I'm surprised you don't sweep more ladies off their feet.
Jeez, when you put it like that, it makes me sound like some Casanova with a rose clenched in my teeth. I can't imagine that I was even half as good as the Viscount.
You weren't. But that doesn't mean you didn't have a certain youthful charm.
Ooh, yes.
Besides, I had fun. You're not the only student who asked me to dance, but you're one of the few who knew what he was doing.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. Speaking of youthful charm, if you don't mind me asking, what were you doing back before you became a bracer?
Oh.
Well, have you ever heard of a country called Northumbria? It's north of the Empire, if the name didn't tip you off. That's where I'm from.
Northumbria, huh?
Ooh, I wonder if that's one of those places that got annexed.
I don't know a lot about it, but I've heard it's a hard place to eke out a living.
That's a nice way of putting it. The climate alone keeps a lot of people out, and that's the least of its problems. The only thing keeping the country afloat financially at this point is a single Jaeger Corps that got its start there.
Wow, that is a financially weak nation.
Supported by a Jaeger Corps.
So if you've ever wondered why I'm big on telling you guys to go out and enjoy life while you're still young, that's why. It's not really like me to get all sentimental, but I can't help but want you guys to enjoy what I never could.
Instructor Sarah, it's not too late, you know.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Are you about to profess your undying love for me or something?
Do it, Reen. I want to know what happens.
You're no less a bona fide member of Class 7 than I am. And you're still young, so it may be a little belated, but why not enjoy your youth with us? We're all in this together.
Yeah.
I can't believe I'm finding comfort in the arms of a younger man. I can tell you put your heart into that one. But really, that's like a B-rank pickup line at best.
Yeah, but it's got you blushing.
I'm not trying to hit on you. I meant it.
Sure. Keep telling yourself that, lover boy. Whatever the reason, though. It made me happy to hear. One of these days, I'm gonna have to drag you along to this great bar I know. Once you're old enough to drink, anyway.
And here I was hoping you were offering to sneak me in. After that, I went by...
Interesting, either way. Sadly, of course, you only get to see those three. If you want to see more, you've got to play through the game yourself or seek out other things. But I'll not be going through things to rejigger it all. 3 is enough, just like I didn't want to see every single event with every possible combination at the festival. So let's load the real one. There we are. Or is that the real one? I'm nervous. In fact, you know what? Because I'm paranoid. Whee! There we are. We need to make sure that no matter what, it is the version with the one true love of Rian's heart, Laura.
Looks...
All right. So I can't go to Trista. The Schoolhouse Engineering Building and the Student Union with Toa appear to be the events that will continue the game. A fragile flower, such as myself, cannot bloom on the battlefield. It would be wise to return home while I still can. No. I can let a chance for a fateful encounter with a perfect man slip through my fingers. Two lovers thrust together by the looming shadow of war. Just imagine the possibilities. The stories we could tell our kids. Alright. Things are, of course, a little more serious, as you can tell by the music change. I find myself worrying about how the children will take all the news of late. She seems awfully worn out because of it all. Times like these, the very least I can do is make my way along to the church. Hopefully I'll be able to provide some solace to those who are suffering. As an apprentice sister, I wish to do all I can for those around me. It's a good idea. Hi, Mint. Should be scared to think that a war might break out. Hasn't a war effectively broken out? No, that ruler. But as a super niece, I can't just leave Uncle Macro here alone to fend for himself. Can't take any chances now that Grelli Fortress has been destroyed. Worst case scenario, I'll bring him back home with me. To be fair, the school is farther from the border than Ruhr is. Safer here. We are truly on the verge of war. Why must the world be filled with such tragedy? I join this academy to spread the joys of love, not prepare my students for the horrors of war. I want Sarah to return home. Interesting. And here you're listening to the Chancellor's speech right alongside her the students. Gathering in Vancouver Street in Heimdall for more protests and demonstrations. Dad's busy. That is, yes, no surprise. Don't have much time to relax and enjoy good music before it breaks out, will I? So there's not really much point in getting worried right now, huh? So I got this feeling, you know? Everything will be okay as long as Class 7 sticks together. The thing to do now is just keep calm. Yeah. We are, after all, meddling teens. We can stop anything, even war. Let's see. He's worried what he's going to do before he graduates, or after graduating, but who knows what's going to happen after the Chancellor's speech. What about rumors floating around? No one knows what's going to really happen. Nicholas has not seen Milliam. Though technically an already school day, she wouldn't have been here anyway. And you don't care, do you? Just want to work on your art. War, I don't really care. The only thing I care about is dedicating myself completely to my work, body and soul. That's how I felt during our field study in Nord. I want to see a war break out. Not just for Nord's sake, but for Erebonia's too. After all, this country feels like a second home to me now. Emma's on the roof! With Celine. Hello, kitty. Reen? Emma, wasn't expecting to find you here. Oh, you've got Celine there too. Well, she just kind of made her way up here. Just giving her a little attention when I took a break. Looking for a crow million, I take it? No idea where to start, though. They're always up to something. Well, I'm sure I'll run to them eventually. Clicking a search. Hey, Emma, is something bothering you? It's about Crossbell. Sure that any weapon that could annihilate a fortress the size of Grelly, of course. But I'm almost more concerned about the whole sequence of events that led up to that. It almost feels like something's hand is guiding all of this step in a very specific way. Aha! Ouroboros! Don't let it get to you, okay? I mean, maybe all the novels I've been reading lately have made me paranoid. The novels you've been reading, Emma, are not those kinds of novels. Since I find Crow Mill, I'm gonna head back to the classroom with them. Alright. Oh, Celine. Noon. Alright. Rather concerned about the future of the Academy. Worst case, a different length of time. I'm sure this hasn't been the first time a war has happened in this Academy's history. Please, we're over there. It's hard to believe such a feat would be possible with artifacts or magic from the Dark Ages, let alone modern technology. It might. Ooh! Ah ha 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 ha! Remember I was talking earlier? A fragment of the great power? And I was like, hey, maybe that relates to Septarians. And what does Instructor Thomas bring up? What on earth is a Septarian? Well, there's something of a myth, known only to archaeologists and those of us who study ancient legends. 7 all-powerful treasures bestowed upon humanity by Adios herself. Those who possess these treasures use them to gain dominion over the sky, the sea, and the earth. It's really more exciting to imagine a Septarian is behind this instead of a weapon made by Crossbell of the Republic. Even so, my mind keeps wandering back to the orbital shutdown phenomenon that occurred in Liberal 2 years ago. Perhaps the two incidents are related somehow? They couldn't be. They are. They have to be. I know they are. I can feel it in my spleen. Take its grand life with it. Make it Roger's worth. Crossbell has blocked off the Transcon Railroad to put extra pressure on the economy. Alright. War is afoot. Hey, Sarah. Not much we can do now except wait till noon for the Chancellor's broadcast. Alright. You really don't like him, do you? He was only picked 5 3, and I'm going to let him forget that. I got every intention of returning the favor after what he did to the Bracegill and Heimdall. Just thinking about it makes me want to punch something. Should have brought the beer to the classroom after all. Maybe a whole keg. Don't look now. But Vice Principal Heinrich is giving you the evil eye. Just make sure we're back. Hey, Makarov. Try to stay calm. Take a break from the academy. You gotta talk to your teacher. Okay. Neidhart. Is that instructor of yours not or did that instructor of yours not inform you that all classes are cancelled today? You have the option of remaining with the academy for self-study and are returning to your dorm until school hours are over. The content of the speech will determine how this academy will conduct itself going forward. In order to give proper instruction, we need everyone to remain safely ensconced within the academy. We have prepared ourselves for a vast assortment of contingencies. Not that any of that matters to the likes of you. Back to your classroom. Hi, Neidhart. Good to see you alive, buddy. Neidhart, I wasn't aware you'd be returning to the academy. But I have Schwarzer, it's good to see you again. Well, Class 7 put on quite the performance. That's very kind of. Wait, weren't you in Grelia Fortress during the attack? Crossbell's mystery weapon just denied that. How are you alive? He was on the training grounds with the rest of the 4th at the time. Something appeared in the sky to the east. Next moment, the fortress was surrounded by a blinding light. Bring myself to imagine what would have happened if that light engulfed us. Just glad you weren't hurt. Seems to be busy with the army right now. Losing it has a scrambling. Especially now that Crossbell's proven itself just as much a threat as Calvard. I'm sorry to see you go, buddy. But I understand why you would resign. Wait, what? There's an easy choice. It's my duty as a man, and as an Erebonian, to devote my all to the military in this time of need. Although I do wish I could have been here to see the festival. Instructor Neidhart, I can't thank you enough for everything you've done for us. We're praying for your success and your safety. Likewise. The future holds challenges that only you and Instructor Valestein can overcome. Know where you stand and what you're capable of, and brace yourselves for whatever the future demands of you. Yes, sir. Army's in disarray. This is a front to the entire Roman Empire. I know where you stand. Alright. Feast plants. Made with love, right? Yep. Calming aroma. Principal? President Oswald Strickson may have been right in the turbulent times that he spoke of are at hand. But don't fear, we're a military academy. We're well prepared for emergencies. You have to remain calm and wait for the speech at noon. Alright. Let's everyone on this floor. Hi, twins! What's going to happen to us now? Such a worry, Lindy. Everything's going to be fine. Let's take a word for the worth. We can just go back home, right? Yeah, you're right. It's just around the corner. But if they can take out Grelia Fortress, are we really safe here? Looks like Lindy's getting nervous. Why? But there's no point in letting it get to you. Flowers seem upset during by this turn of events. Perhaps they sense our anxiety. They're there. The flowers don't have anything to worry about. I'm thinking about raising some new flowers, but what kind? Probably bloom around springtime if you start raising them now. Hopefully we'll actually get to see that happen. Uh-huh. The war doesn't break out, something's going to change. You should be ready for anything. Okay. Can I still go fishing? I can. Yeah, why not? We'll get our last bit of fishing done.
What even is this?
Looks like Crossbill's locked down all of its borders. Guess that explains why my brother isn't back yet. Little Cloud, however, it comes as no surprise. In fact, it's had me under the Academy's care for an entire week now. I'm just glad I found someone to fish with. What's the plan now? You're technically engaged to my brother, right? Well, I suppose I am, though I still find that difficult to believe. I should return home. I promised Kerrigan I would, after all. It's a bummer, but oh well. You should come back sometime. I'd love to fish with you again. You and me both, Kenneth. Until then, please take care. Perhaps you'll be able to see my brother for a while. Hope he's doing okay. Alright, well, I think we'll take a little break here. We'll continue to play very soon. And we'll have more fun and more good times, because the party never ends in Arabonia. Even with the doom that is clearly on the way. Thank you for watching. See you soon for more.